And the property that we chose was... Alright guys, so today is Cinco de Mayo and I have to get my first COVID test today because we are flying this Saturday to go look at property and land for my tiny house, and I am so excited. You have no idea.
Oh, it does go pretty far. So I am super tired. It's 10 p.m. I just got home from my last signing and I am now sitting down and doing all of the online paperwork for the property that I want to go see tomorrow. So this is like the realtor's online signing and I am putting in all my info. I'm excited, I'm scared, but I'm tired, but excited. So I have a lot of work to do before I leave. I should never took on so many signings before literally we need to be on the road at 4 a.m. It's 10. I haven't even packed yet.
We're at the property. We had to park all the way down there. This is the empty shell. I have all that stuff back there. Somehow if I level it out, I could probably put a dome tent over there. Then you have all of this as well. So we have to walk all the way up to the property to get to this storage shed. And I would probably move this or get rid of it and put a tiny A-frame right here. I mean, it's another path over there. Yeah. All right, we're going to the next one. It's 30 minutes away. We got more questions about this one though. It's good. There's just some things that worry me about it, which is the driveway, the roof, and there's a tree over here that's about to fall in the neighbor's yard, and if we get this, that'd be our liability unless they get rid of it before we come. They need to cut it down. Yeah, so the driveway is very loose and you seriously need an all-wheel drive to get up there. But it was really nice. It was a really nice secluded area. This is super scary. So we finally got to the next place after going the wrong way on one. It's a 2-lane road, but only big enough for one car to go by. Freaking heart attack. We finally found it though. Alright, so it's going to be not a hard decision because I love that the rental income is already there. There's already history. The roads are paved. For what we want to do, the first one that we saw kind of fits the criteria. I'm just really scared of I mean, it's just one steep driveway.
You got same shit. You got all this stuff right here. All the stuff we just went through. It was windier. You're going up and down the incline. This one, the first one, you're going straight up the hill, and that's it, right? And it's your own property, so nobody else you got to contend with. You know what I'm saying? This, you're contending with everybody else that's going through the neighborhood.
It's literally, it looks like a one-car winding road up the mountain, which I'm pretty sure that looks like any mountain town that you go to, but I mean, it's heart attack city for me. But it's one bedroom. I think we're both leaning towards the first one. It's just a lot to wrap your head around for what we want to do, but I think it's possible. Do you think the cabin, the brown cabin as is rent-outable right now?
The brown one?
Yeah.
Right away, no. You gotta obviously decorate it and clean it up. The one to the left.
The one that already has a bathroom and everything in it.
I would say like 80%. Yeah, right. You just gotta make sure electricity running there. Then you gotta outfit it, like spruce it up.
All right. So I just got out of the shower and I'm about to go to bed. It's about almost 11 o'clock. So on my mind right now is we're about 80% sure that we're probably gonna bid on the first house. Well, the two properties on that one piece of land, and it's because it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's a good deal, but I think we're going to bid maybe $20,000 or $30,000 less than what it's listed for because of all the other areas. The other houses around it are considerably low and a little bit better. So tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed, my meeting at the other place, the other land, is still on. It's Mother's Day, so he hasn't texted back, but we talked on Friday or Thursday before, you know, my flight. So hopefully it'll be like mid-afternoon. But in the meantime, we're gonna go for a hike tomorrow morning. So I will see you guys either tomorrow morning or at the land. Present day Jasmine. I'm actually editing the video right now, but I wanted to come up here and tell you guys how I got in contact with the person whose land I'm going to be seeing in Tennessee. What I did was I went online and I searched up every campground or tiny house owning person that had a website, and I emailed them and I asked them, hey, have you guys ever thought about collaborating and letting someone else rent out your land to put their tiny home? A lot of them ignored me. A lot of them emailed me back and said they don't do that. Some called me saying that I would have to buy one of their tiny houses in order for me to rent out their land. And then I saw some other campgrounds where you could just place it for like $500, $600 a month, and I emailed them and they said that they were full. Grant, the guy that you're going to see in the video for one of the land plots that I'm going to be looking at, said yes. He called me the next day and he was very intrigued with it. So if you guys ever want to get a tiny home, or you've heard about rental arbitrage before, it's a legit thing. All you have to do is get out of your comfort zone and actually email people, actually ask. What's the harming in asking? The most they can do is ignore you or say no. So here's one of the emails that I sent. And some of them I did put my phone number in. I'll try to put it on the screen so you guys can read it a little bit better. But yeah, use what you have. Even if you don't have like a subscriber base to use as a collaboration for people, use your money. Hey, I'm willing to pay so-and-so. I'm willing to pay rent. I think I said it in that email or something, but you'd be surprised. Just go out there and try. So let's get back into the video. Alright, so we're at this third property. This is where we're gonna put the tiny house if we don't get the land out in Sevierville. We are in Tracy City. This property is like an overland property and it's already owned by someone, so I would just be leasing for $600 a month. Hi! We're walking to the waterfall on his property now. It's like in a walk distance.
Here.
So as you guys can see, there's a bunch of different glamp sites on this property that he owns, and we're walking up to the waterfall now, which is right behind this glamping tent. So cool.
kind of acquaint you with the red land. And then
So this is the next property on his land. It is a tree house. It even comes with an orchard. So fruit trees,
so apples,
apple
pears,
trees, pear trees,
plums,
plum trees.
apple, pear.
Grant, do you mind being on camera?
No.
Okay, this is the owner of the property.
Hello.
So he's the one that runs it and the one who so graciously was interested in an opportunity to work together.
Yeah.
He has such a cool property.
It is
What is it called again so they can hear it from your mouth?
What is what called?
Your whole property.
Well, the intentional community is called the Village on Suwannee Creek.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I started doing the rentals, we call that the Village 2.0, and that's we call the Falls at Suwannee Creek.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Hold it right through here, set it right here. It's amazing. Yeah.
Is that a stream as well?
Yep. That's the case.
I want to convince him to give me this area. And there's a creek in front, but it's dry, a little dry right now. He wants to build a hobbit house over there, but I want this. You guys, if he says that I can have this spot, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Someone else took the property that I actually want, which was the property that had the 2 tiny houses up there. I really wanted that one, but it seems like the listing agent was working against us to get it, and they gave it to someone else. And the property that we chose was,
To have an answer as to which one I like best, was that it?
yeah, I like those two that you pointed out, and I was just depending on how you felt, because I know you had plans near there as well. Depending on how you felt, which one you wanted to put me at.
I'm thinking that probably the best one would be on top
Okay.
of the rock. I think we ought to come to a very detailed agreement as to how this is going to work,
Mm-hmm.
and put that in a contract so that there's no misunderstandings.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with the upper end of what you proposed for the lease, which is $600. Is that okay with you?
Yeah. All right, you guys, you heard the conversation. I got to write up the contract, get it done super quick because my tiny house is almost done, and they want me to make my last payment right now. So, well, this week at least. I'm probably going to make it next week after I do this contract and get all this work done so that we can put our thing up there, and then we're going to continue looking for places to do land, because I want to do the dome tents, I want to do the tree house, I want so much, and you got to have your own place for that. So on to looking. What do you guys think of the land? Do you want to stay there? I'm thinking about doing a giveaway for like 1 or 2 nights at my property so you guys can experience it, leave a review, and I don't know, I think that'd be fun. Do you guys want me to do a giveaway for a vacation on my tiny house? Let me know down below. So please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.